For centuries, stories of large, hairy humanoids have echoed through the forests of North America. These tales have been whispered among the trees, carried by the wind, and shared around campfires, creating a rich tapestry of folklore that has endured through the ages. These tales, deeply rooted in Native American folklore, speak of powerful beings known by various names: Sasquatch, Skookum, and most famously Bigfoot. Each name carries its own set of stories, legends, and cultural significance, reflecting the diverse tribes and their unique perspectives on these mysterious creatures. These creatures were not simply monsters, but often held a respected place in the tribe's lore. They were seen as beings of great power and wisdom, sometimes feared but also revered. The stories often depicted them as protectors of the forest, beings who lived in harmony with nature and possessed knowledge beyond human understanding. They were seen as guardians of the forest, imbued with a deep spiritual connection to the natural world. This connection was not just physical but also spiritual, as these beings were believed to possess a profound understanding of the earth and its secrets. They were the keepers of the forest, ensuring its balance and harmony. Tribes across the Pacific Northwest, from the Salish to the Klamath, wove tales of these beings into their history. These stories were more than just myths. They were an integral part of the tribe's cultural heritage, passed down through generations as a way to teach respect for nature and the mysteries it holds. These stories, passed down through generations, described encounters filled with both awe and fear. Elders would recount tales of close encounters, where the presence of these beings was felt rather than seen, leaving an indelible mark on the listeners' minds. The stories served as a reminder of the thin veil between the known and the unknown. The creatures were said to possess immense strength and an uncanny ability to vanish into the wilderness. Their elusive nature added to their mystique, making them both a source of fascination and fear. The footprints they left behind were often the only evidence of their existence, sparking curiosity and speculation. Their footprints, often found near settlements, hinted at a presence both familiar and deeply unsettling. These signs of their existence were a constant reminder that the forest held secrets that were beyond human comprehension. The proximity of these footprints to human dwellings added an element of mystery and unease. These ancient stories, steeped in tradition and respect for the natural world, laid the groundwork for what would become a modern-day enigma. The tales of Bigfoot have transcended generations, evolving from tribal lore to a widespread phenomenon that continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. The tales served as a constant reminder that vast, unexplored wilderness still held secrets beyond human comprehension. The dense forests and remote mountains of North America remain largely uncharted, offering a perfect sanctuary for these elusive beings. The mystery of Bigfoot endures, fueled by the possibility that there are still places on this earth where humans have yet to tread. And within those shadowy depths, the legend of Bigfoot was born. The stories of these creatures have become a part of the cultural fabric, blending ancient traditions with modern curiosity. The legend continues to grow, with each new sighting and piece of evidence adding to the rich tapestry of Bigfoot lore. The whispers from the ancient woods, passed down through generations, continue to intrigue and inspire, urging us to consider the possibility of a world where humans are not alone at the top of the natural order. These stories challenge us to look beyond the ordinary and embrace the mysteries that lie hidden in the depths of the forest, reminding us that there is still much to discover about our world and the beings that inhabit it. As European settlers ventured westward, they too encountered tales of the elusive Bigfoot. These stories were often shared around campfires in hushed tones as the settlers navigated through the dense, uncharted forests. The wilderness was vast and mysterious, filled with unknown dangers and creatures that defied explanation. The tales of Bigfoot were not just idle chatter, they were warnings, cautionary tales meant to prepare the settlers for the unknown. The fear of the unknown was a constant companion, and the legend of Bigfoot became a symbol of that fear, a representation of the untamed wilderness that lay before them. Stories from loggers, trappers, and prospectors began to surface, adding fuel to the flames of the legend. These men, who spent their lives in the depths of the forest, often alone or in small groups, were no strangers to the strange and unexplained. They spoke of encounters with a large, hairy creature that walked on two legs, leaving behind massive footprints and a sense of unease. These stories were often dismissed as the result of overactive imaginations or the effects of isolation, but the consistency of the accounts was hard to ignore. Each story added a new layer to the legend, making it more real, more tangible. These accounts, often dismissed as tall tales or misidentifications, shared striking similarities with the ancient Native American narratives. Native American tribes had their own stories of a large, hairy creature that roamed the forests. These stories were passed down through generations, often depicted in totems and carvings. The creature was known by many names, but the descriptions were always similar: a large, hairy being that walked like a man, but was not a man. The Native Americans respected this creature, seeing it as a guardian of the forest, a being to be respected and feared. The similarities between these ancient stories and the accounts of the settlers and loggers were too striking to be ignored. The rugged terrain of the Pacific Northwest became fertile ground for Bigfoot sightings. The dense forests, with their towering trees and thick underbrush, provided the perfect hiding places for a creature like Bigfoot. The region's isolation and vastness made it easy for such a creature to remain hidden, only occasionally revealing itself to the few who ventured deep into its domain. The Pacific Northwest, with its wild and untamed beauty, became synonymous with Bigfoot, a place where the legend could thrive and grow. Remote logging camps nestled deep within the forests became hotspots for encounters. Loggers, working long hours in the isolation of the forest, often reported strange occurrences. They spoke of hearing eerie vocalizations echoing through the trees, finding massive footprints near their camps, and catching fleeting glimpses of a large, hairy creature. These encounters were often shared in the evenings, around campfires, as the men tried to make sense of what they had seen and heard. The stories spread, adding to the growing legend of Bigfoot. Workers spoke of massive footprints, strange vocalizations echoing through the trees, and fleeting glimpses of a creature that defied explanation. These sightings were often accompanied by a sense of unease, a feeling that they were being watched. The footprints, often found in remote areas, were much larger than those of any known animal. The vocalizations, described as a mix of howls, screams, and grunts, were unlike anything the men had ever heard. These encounters, though brief, left a lasting impression, further cementing the legend of Bigfoot in the minds of those who experienced them. One particularly intriguing tale emerged from British Columbia, Canada in the 1920s. This story, more detailed and dramatic than most, captured the imagination of many. It involved a group of miners working in a remote area, far from civilization. The isolation and ruggedness of the area made it the perfect setting for an encounter with the unknown. Miners working in a remote area known as Ape Canyon claimed to have been attacked by a group of hairy giants. According to their account, the creatures threw rocks at their cabin trying to break in. The miners, terrified, spent the night defending themselves, unsure if they would survive until morning. This story, with its elements of danger and survival, became one of the most famous Bigfoot encounters. It was widely reported in newspapers, adding a new dimension to the legend of Bigfoot. The incident, widely reported at the time, became a cornerstone of Bigfoot lore and cemented the creature's image as a powerful and potentially dangerous inhabitant of the wilderness. The story of the Ape Canyon attack was retold many times, each retelling adding new details and embellishments. It became a part of the collective memory, a story that was passed down through generations. The image of Bigfoot as a powerful, mysterious, and potentially dangerous creature was solidified in the minds of many. These early sightings, often shrouded in mystery and fueled by the isolation of the wilderness, helped to transform Bigfoot from a mythical figure into a tangible enigma. The stories, with their elements of danger, mystery, and the unknown, captured the imagination of many. Bigfoot was no longer just a legend, it was a real possibility, a creature that could be out there, hidden in the vast wilderness, waiting to be discovered. The stories, whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones, captured the imagination and fueled a growing fascination with the unknown. Each new sighting, each new story added to the legend, making it more real, more tangible. The legend of Bigfoot, born from the fear and mystery of the wilderness, continues to captivate and intrigue, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. The year 1967 marked a turning point in the pursuit of Bigfoot. It was a time when the world was captivated by the unknown, and the idea of undiscovered creatures lurking in the wilderness was both thrilling and terrifying. The dense forests of Northern California, with their towering redwoods and misty valleys, seemed like the perfect backdrop for such mysteries. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin, two amateur filmmakers, set out to capture evidence of the creature in the remote Bluff Creek region of Northern California. Armed with a 16mm camera and a sense of adventure, they ventured deep into the wilderness, driven by tales of sightings and strange occurrences. Their journey was not just a quest for proof, but a testament to human curiosity and the desire to uncover the truth. What they found would forever alter the course of Bigfoot history. As they navigated the rugged terrain, they stumbled upon something extraordinary. The footage they captured that day would become one of the most debated pieces of evidence in the annals of cryptozoology. Their grainy, shaky footage depicting a large, hairy, bipedal creature striding across a clearing sent shockwaves through the world. The creature, with its distinctive gait and muscular build, seemed almost too real to be a fabrication. The film's raw and unpolished nature only added to its authenticity, making it a subject of intense fascination and scrutiny. The Patterson-Gimlin film, as it came to be known, became the most iconic piece of purported Bigfoot evidence ever captured. It was shown in theaters, discussed on television, and analyzed in countless articles. The film reels, once just a simple recording of a day's adventure, transformed into a cultural artifact symbolizing the enduring mystery of Bigfoot. It sparked intense debate and scrutiny, dividing skeptics and believers alike. On one side there were those who saw the film as undeniable proof of Bigfoot's existence, while others dismissed it as an elaborate hoax. The arguments were passionate, with each side presenting evidence and counter-evidence, turning the film into a battleground of beliefs. Analysts pored over every frame attempting to determine the creature's authenticity. They examined the film's grain, the creature's movements, and even the shadows cast on the ground. Every detail was scrutinized, with experts from various fields weighing in on the debate. The film became a puzzle, with each piece offering a new clue or raising new questions. Was it a real Bigfoot, or an elaborate hoax? The question lingered in the minds of many, fueling endless speculation. Some pointed to the creature's anatomy, noting features that seemed too complex for a costume. Others highlighted inconsistencies in the film, suggesting it was a clever ruse. The mystery deepened with each analysis, keeping the world on edge. Despite decades of analysis and technological advancements, the film's true nature remains a mystery. Modern techniques, including computer simulations and digital enhancements, have provided new insights but no definitive answers. The film continues to be a subject of study, with each generation of researchers bringing fresh perspectives and renewed interest. Some experts claim to have debunked it as a man in a suit, while others maintain its authenticity. The debate is far from settled, with new theories and discoveries emerging regularly. The film's enduring enigma has made it a cornerstone of Bigfoot lore, a symbol of the unknown that continues to captivate and confound. The debate continues to rage, fueling countless books, documentaries, and online forums. The Patterson-Gimlin film has inspired a generation of researchers, filmmakers, and enthusiasts, each eager to uncover the truth. It has become a cultural phenomenon, influencing popular media and sparking a global fascination with the legend of Bigfoot. The Patterson-Gimlin film, regardless of its veracity, propelled Bigfoot into the global spotlight. News outlets around the world covered the story, bringing the legend of Bigfoot to an international audience. The film's impact was profound, turning a regional curiosity into a worldwide sensation. It transformed the creature from a regional curiosity into an international phenomenon, capturing the imagination of millions and igniting a fervent desire to prove, once and for all, whether these elusive giants truly roamed the earth. The legacy of the Patterson-Gimlin film endures, a testament to the power of mystery and the human spirit's unending quest for discovery.